Stop everything. Pi Network just dropped the most game-changing feature we've ever seen, and if you're about to give up on Pi, this changes everything. You know what? Right now, as I'm speaking, you can buy Pi tokens directly in your wallet using your debit card, Apple Pay, or Google Pay, no exchanges needed. This isn't coming soon, this isn't a promise. This is live right now for users in over 100 countries, and I'm about to show you exactly how this single feature is about to trigger the biggest Pi adoption wave in history. Here's what just happened that most people are missing. Pi's price already surged 14% and trading volume exploded by 205% in just 24 hours after this feature started rolling out. You know what that tells me? Smart money is moving fast, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss this opportunity. Make sure to follow my Telegram and Facebook page links in the description right now because I share exclusive Pi Network insider updates there that you won't find anywhere else. And trust me, what I'm about to reveal in this video will completely change how you see Pi Network's future. Let me break down exactly what's happening because this is huge. Pi Network just integrated Banksa and OnRamper directly into our wallets, and honestly, this feels like magic compared to what we used to deal with. You know what I mean? Remember trying to explain to your mom or dad how to buy crypto through exchanges? Those days are over. Now, imagine your grandmother can literally buy Pi tokens using her Apple Pay. That's the level of simplicity we're talking about here. I think this is absolutely brilliant from a strategic standpoint because Pi Network is removing every possible barrier that's been keeping regular people away from crypto. Community leader Woody Lightyear perfectly captured our excitement when he posted on X. Do you have this new feature in your Pi wallet? What does it do? You know what his post shows me? Even our most informed community members are discovering new possibilities they hadn't imagined before. Here's my honest opinion. This integration is the foundation for everything Pi Network has been building toward. You know what makes me confident? They're not just throwing features at the wall. They're systematically solving real problems. Think about your own experience. How many friends have you tried to introduce to Pi Network, but they got overwhelmed by the technical barriers? This solves that completely. Now, here's where things get really exciting, and you know what? The numbers don't lie. Pi App Studio has exploded to over 7,900 dApps in just a few weeks. Let me put that in perspective for you. That's like going from a small town to a major city overnight. I've been testing some of these applications myself, and the variety is incredible. We're talking about gaming apps, productivity tools, social platforms, and financial services all built specifically for Pi Network. You know what this tells me? Developers are betting big on Pi's future. And they're not just building simple apps, they're creating comprehensive solutions. For example, imagine playing a mobile game where you can earn actual Pi tokens, then using those same tokens to buy coffee at your local cafe, and then voting on community decisions all within the same ecosystem. That's not science fiction anymore, that's what's being built right now. My opinion, the surge in Pi-based apps paired with the new fiat purchasing option is setting the stage for mainstream adoption. People will soon be using these apps daily without even thinking of them as crypto, just as better tools for things they already enjoy. And the market is already reacting. Pi's price jumped nearly 14% to $0.4755, and trading volume spiked 205% to $211 million in just 24 hours. Moves like that aren't random. In my view, smart money sees that Pi Network just cracked one of crypto's biggest challenges, making it truly accessible. You know what I think we're seeing? The beginning of a fundamental shift where Pi becomes the gateway crypto for billions of people who never considered digital assets before. From a technical analysis perspective, if Pi breaks above that 52 cents resistance level, analysts are eyeing 85 cents as the next major target. You know what excites me most about this price movement? This isn't just hype, it's backed by real utility and clear progress. Unlike typical crypto pumps that crash fast, this feels sustainable because it's rooted in real user adoption and ecosystem growth. The fiat buy feature is part of a much bigger picture. Pi Network has been steadily upgrading its infrastructure, from the Pi desktop that lets you run apps smoothly on your computer, to full account management built into the Pi browser so you never have to jump between platforms. I've tested the latest Pi Node V0, 5.3, and the improvements are a huge leap forward. More intuitive setup tools and a polished blockchain explorer. To me, this shows the team isn't winging it. They're preparing for serious scale. When even your grandma can manage her Pi wallet from a desktop like she checks her email, you know this tech is ready for the masses. The technical foundation they're building now will support millions of users without breaking. Here's something that should excite every Pi believer. This fiat buy feature works in over 100 countries. You know what that means practically? Whether you're in Lagos, Mumbai, Sao Paulo, or Paris, you can now buy Pi tokens as easily as local users. I think this global accessibility isn't just impressive, it's revolutionary for crypto adoption. Let me give you a real example of what this could look like. Imagine a college student in Kenya who wants to start freelancing online. Instead of dealing with complicated international payment systems, they could earn Pi tokens for their work, convert some to local currency when needed, and save the rest in their Pi wallet. You know what's beautiful about this scenario? It's not hypothetical, it's possible right now with these new features. My opinion is that we're looking at the potential for explosive user growth that could dwarf anything we've seen in crypto before. You know what happens when barriers disappear? Adoption curves go vertical. I genuinely believe Pi Network is positioning itself to become the first truly global, accessible cryptocurrency that regular people actually use in their daily lives. You know what I want you to do right now? Check your Pi wallet immediately to see if this fiat buy feature has been activated for your account. I checked mine this morning and seeing that Buy Pi button was honestly thrilling. Not everyone has access yet, especially accounts that haven't been verified through Banksa, but it's rolling out progressively. Here's why staying connected with our community is absolutely crucial. Features like this often roll out quietly, and you want to be among the first to know and take advantage. My Telegram and Facebook pages in the description aren't just for updates, they're where I share my honest thoughts and analysis on every Pi Network development as it happens. You know what I think about the current moment? We're at a turning point where Pi Network is transitioning from experimental project to legitimate financial ecosystem. If this video helped you understand what's really happening, please smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on how this will change Pi Network, and subscribe with notifications because we're covering every major development in real time. The Pi Network revolution is accelerating, and you know what? I genuinely believe the best is yet to come.